Hey there you guys, it's Linnea with a video for Scrapping for Less, and today I'm going to be using the Echo Park Vitamin C stamp set. And you can get this stamp set and the dies over at the Scrapping for Less store. I will link to them below in the video description. This stamp set is so super cute. There are a couple sentiments, and then there's a bunch of silhouette style underwater images. Silhouette stamps are some of my favorites to work with because they don't require coloring. You can definitely add some coloring with pencils or markers, but you can just stamp a background and be good to go. And I love stamps like that. So I'm going to be making 3 cards today, and they are going to be just stamps, ink, and cardstock, and that's it. 1 layer cards, but I'm going to add a little bit of something to them by adding some shading with my ink. So to start off here, I stamped my sentiment with gray, and then of course I had to make a little yellow submarine. So I started with a yellow color, and then I added a darker yellow at the bottom, and I used a cloth just to dab away some of the ink. And you're going to see me do that here with the crab again, and you're going to see it a couple more times in this video. So basically what I do is just whatever stamp or whatever color I want the stamp to be, I stamp that first, and then I select an ink that's slightly darker and come in from the bottom or from the top and add a bit of shading with a secondary ink color that's just a little darker. So I'm going to do this with the little fish here. I started with an orangey yellow color, and then I'm going to come in with a true orange color at the bottom of the fish, and I'm going to dab away some of that ink with a cloth just to soften those blending lines so I don't have a harsh straight line straight across the fish. And you can see here that it kind of gives a blending of color. So for my third card, I thought since I had done 2 colors blended together, maybe I would try doing 3. So I started here with pink on the top of the jellyfish for the main body. And then I'm going to use a light blue color, and I am just kind of cleaning my stamp in the middle here. And since I want just the middle of the tentacles to be blue, I'm going to dab off some of that ink from both the top and the bottom. And that's going to give me soft inking rather than harsh lines. At the bottom, I'm going to come in with a lavender color and just dab away some of the ink from the top. And that is going to give me that gradient of color from the pink, a little bit of blue in the middle, and then purple at the bottom. To add a little bit more decoration to these cards, I'm going to take a couple of the other stamps from the stamp set and just ink them up with some gray ink. So here I'm using the school of fish, and another card I'll use just the single fish, and I'm just going to stamp around with the gray ink, and that'll tie in the gray from the sentiment. I'm using a gray ink that's just a shade lighter than my sentiment. So let's quickly look at all 3 cards that I made. Here's the first one with the submarine. I love that one the most. I love those schooling fish. For this card here, I actually trimmed off about a 1/4 inch from the left because I didn't center my sentiment and my fish. So if you ever make an error like that with stamping, just chop off a little bit of your card. It'll still fit in the envelope. You're just making it smaller. And really, I don't think anybody's going to make or really even notice a difference. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Bye!